keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors. Waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Swing and swing
We're elbows high. Now pull back and swing.
Keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
again. Swing and swing. Parry. And again. Swing and swing and...
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Tail.
Use that too. Your entire body is a weapon.
Wicked.
Take your time. Get a feel for it.
Oh, the waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it. This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary.
That cow just getting inside.
Don't touch me.
Something's off.
Moo!
I'm ready.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
We've known enough. Don't. No helping it. We're exposed now.
Your help at the gate was I'm Zevlor, and you're a druid's grove, dedicated to the Oak Father Sylvanus. Whatever your business here, I'd see to it quickly. The druid, this latest attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by... They've started a ritual. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We are no fighters. We were bound...
The descent. An infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of El Terrell briefly dragged to the hell.
A fair point. But we can't get there with those beasts blocking our path. Thank you, if you'll excuse me. Word from the scouts yet?
No, you're the one who...
Thanks for fighting off. My selection is pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in El Terrell. I've learned a lot. Alas, my offering.
Say that?
We're exposed now.
Why, hello there, thank God there isn't a... Auntie Ethel will sort you out. Hey, bother. Take care.
Doesn't taste half bad. Feels like we're all waiting to die.
Hello, Petal. Need it.
As you recount your...
You poor... I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but I've collected some... You'll have to stop. Let me mark. Now, do you need anything? I have a few... Nay, bother.
I wonder when the goblins will come.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's Is this monster with you?
Lower.
You saw another gift.
On the road to Baldur's Gate.
No twisting.
The map. Up.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Is that everything?
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait. Tch. A shell so thin requires the teeth-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. I am unfamiliar with the... You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run. The Kresh hold by covenant, I can say no more.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
You consider how he's likely to react. You haven't seen eye to eye on many things so far.
Oh, that's what you've been tiptoeing around. I am glad you told me, though. I'm glad you... Just don't come preaching to me about your, Lady of Loss. I've lost plenty already.
You're not versed in magic, are you? Oh, I do apologize. I meant to ask, are you studied? If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. He's still staring right past. You see nothing. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks. You find the edges.
Well, look, my kids say you... Not sure why you're poking your nose in our business, though. None of... This is our hideout. Because of that, I'll give you a 10 count. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3... You don't look so tough. Mole thought of a hop.
You're the first grown-up who's... Hold out your hand, Leg. Go on. Take this ring. Call it. Heads or tails. See? I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? Hey, hold on. You gotta pay for that. You got it. 1 sec. That's what I got. You bought something. Most everybody says it looks like junk and moves on. Oh, you have. Anyway.
You spot the boy giving a sly wink.
Look, don't take your eyes off my hands.
Please, that's through. Whoa. And again.
Seems Mole was as good as her word. She's reported that you've been threatening children. An unorthodox defense.
Children! Look who's...
Go on. Not bad. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come. You're on the right. Well met.
The man's smile bends downward. You are the blade of frontiers racing.
hell's great doomed to but we haven't sprouted.
Your minds collide once more. We'll change.
Shit!
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
That ship sailed the Styx already. Her name is Karlak. And I tracked her through the... She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of... Just so you... But... You'll need to make... Still, when the time comes, a splendid plan...
I saw you at the gates. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two. Thanks.
There is work to do.
Well met. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. I know it's drastic, but we druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well... Ignorance is agony, my friend. I will include you in my prayers. Need anything else? Just some bits and bobs I no longer need? Sylvanas.
We can't... Forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Let my daughter... She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for... Oh! Let... Carl Magrin, give her a... You! Get back! Keep back! For...
A moment.
What? You!
A few questions, if you please. There's no...
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
A myth with... And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass? Witness. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attack... They did... I've interrogated one. A captive in the... The scandal! Oh, I'd imagine. Since they're... I, for one, I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll. Why, goblins, obviously. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, but he's been quite captured by them already.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy?
Until we meet.
waste.
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. It searches for news of Master Hulse. If he is gone, well, I would prefer not. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please.
This is
A what, Wrath? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. She's a parasite. She eats our food. Wrath, lock her up and keep still, devil.
Come, Korga.
Do it. I hear the Tree Father's spirit. It is as you say. Out, thief. My grace has it.
A hot spike of pain overcomes you, and a strange image is thrust into your mind's eye. You are a little girl in a dark chamber. A hooded figure approaches, brandishing a rod.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? First you urge grace. A shame the grace period ends. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of I am first druid. You showed. I want you to. They're to be gone before final prayer. The Viper must strike. You will do more. This tale ends.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. One meant to see us. Perhaps his eyes are on Master Halsin now. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanas' blessing up. Halsin is an elf with a. You won't mistake the first.
We've shown them
Come,
once.
Sylvanas. Stay close.
Please leave.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the hell child.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its... What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Couldn't agree more. The girl...
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
The bird's eye.
I see you. Just give me...
This medicatrix.
There. Now, what was it you needed? I do what I can. Come here. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes. Crawled in. Did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles. Come. We need to be quick. This way. Let's go. The workshop. You don't have time. Come.
There's something in that vessel.
Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. A pity you got me instead of him. You don't have to be...
I'm interested in the procedure, actually. Please, go ahead.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? It recognized you as being infected. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight. But you seem like a good... This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel... I hope it doesn't come to that. But, you know, I've spent my life treating folk, and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Master Halsin and I were tracking them. Stood because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfect. For one, that thing in your... It's one of their... Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say. But there's a... When Master Halsin heard the adventure, whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, if you can find Halsin and get him out of there, thank you. I wish I could tell you what happened. All I can say, good luck out there. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Pretty. But I wouldn't take wyvern poison even if it do begin to turn.
Better than becoming a mind flayer, I suppose. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
If you start to turn, I encourage you to take it. I'm sure it'll be very entertaining for the rest of us.
have my attention.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Direct me.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Something over there. Ah, excellent choice.
What am I to do?
At the ready.
Let's get on with it. Halcyon sounds like the best chance of finding a cure.
Then let's find it. Time is short.
Let's be optimistic and assume he's still among the living.
Forget Halcyon. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
A tidy slot, but no rune. I'll give it a try. Better fetch that.
Any word on Master Halcyon? He and the Master Halcyon studied.
That mural, they look
Darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague. By claw and tooth from the mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature. The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You see vanquished foes heaped at the druid's feet. The fallen bear Shah's sacred symbol on their armor and banners. The inscription speaks of moonrise, a reference to vile Saluna, no doubt. She and her druid allies bloodied Shah's forces, but Shah persists. She thrives.
No, don't go there.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Yes, I see. And is that with 2 R's or 1? Pardon me. I must prepare to travel.
Action, reaction.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
You ever scare me like that?
Mom!
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise.
Thank you.
Our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
We're working.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us.
Oh,
No.
Hey, you're back. Look to buy, sell, or what? Here's what I got. Well, what do you think? Good stuff? Well, thanks for the...
You spot the boy giving a sly
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that. What? I'm the guard?
Those dirt kiss.
Goblins, druids. Grab what you can.
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
Please, leave us be.
It's fine, Memnos. I've had some time to think.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate.
Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out. Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city? I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Danis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
I heard what happened. If the druids are this far gone.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? No, the druids are too powerful. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A low thought. But I'd be lying. But the druids would slaughter us. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass. It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't. You'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that won't sway you...
Keep your steel shut.
Yes?
Eager for battle. My faith protects me.
Goblins, gnomes. So many ways to die.
Used to think that goblins are well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the... I'm sure you're good for it. After seeing you at the gate, I'm sure you'll last longer than us. Excellent. Looking forward to it.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You, not a step.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
He's hurt badly.
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine.
Protect them.
She is...
He's with the abs. You're a true soul. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids. We know that all too well, ma'am, but...
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get... The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. What? And I suppose he'd want...
May the Absolute...
They spoke of the Absolute, same as that captive goblin. They must be part of the same sect. I wonder what the next move is.
Action, not reaction.
Trust no one.
Strange power, your limbs move. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you. Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
A long way to go still.
Salutations. Tell me, Lae'zel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
Augusta will affix the Zaithisk, the Purifier, to our heads. Its magic will quell the parasite in an instant.
The dog lower, convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand. His
Tell me, Lae'zel, what is it like on the astral plane? The North Home realm intrigues me.
Githyanki lay their eggs on other planes. They cannot mature in the astral. I will only be welcomed once I obtain a Mind Flayer's head.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gale?
Rest.
Maybe you.
Sure. In silence.
Damn it.
I told them to. You better turn north here, or you.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Smart. Those bastards will spit on your tieflings. Goblins. Gods, this... The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Well, sort of prayer. Hard to forget idiots like these. I don't think I'll bother trying. See you on the road, mate. Come on. We're wasting time.
Goblins ahead. Looks like they're laying an ambush.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their...
You've a particular way with words, Gale. Perhaps oration suits you more than battle.
They're not mutually exclusive. Weave is served best with a dash of elegance.
These tracks. Squat. Bow-legged. Goblins, I'd say.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was that? They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. Why, I never. You're paranoid, aren't you? Must be the surroundings. Rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so exposed. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to disappoint. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but it's worth very little. One skull, 2 tenants, and knows I could fix it all like that. And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I've a feeling you change your... Try to cure yourself. Shop around. And when hope has... Hope. Such a tease. those pretty little symptoms, sunderings. One might say, I'll be there.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing. Shop around, he said. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far. If we don't know what we're walking in, he reminds me of, well, someone I used to know. Some creatures like them don't play games unless they know they can win. Maybe. But he's not the only one. This is no ordinary mind flayer parasite. And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door?
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Invited to dine with a devil. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation. I think he wants something from us. Badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity. There's no such thing as an... Let me play the devil's... If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. By figuring out his true intentions. Fact one, there's fact two, a devil. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. So, I say for now, remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Tiring business, isn't it? Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest. Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you the way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we... Thank you for the offer. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. No, it's nothing like... I would not burden... It's been days since I last consumed an artifact. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me. I'm sure we won't have to... As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. I hope I can count.
This devil, Raphael, flaunts his pulch. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal... Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy. I will sit astride one. I will ride a red dragon. I will wield the silver sword, and I will conquer the Geich are my kind's mortal to penetrate the... But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen.
Remarkable, as is your battle stance itself.
Rathajak, a technique known to few outside Kalir. Shall I teach you?
I'll pass, thank you. I prefer abjuration over acrobatics. Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
I expect I am your first. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. It was an observation, no matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
Why do you give a book? Everything all right out there? Yeah, come through that door.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. A lock? How tempting. Best avoid that trap.
Victory awaits.
Sounds like fun. On the hunt.
I will ascend. Let my name be known. Got to concentrate.
Take two.
Please, Mistra.
I am fury. I am death. I will not know failure. Talk to me.
Just a moment.
Time to strike. You bow, or you break.
No more prayers.
Should get some rest.
Only silence.
I need to keep sharp.
Must be lonesome to be a forgotten.
You don't sleep well. Flitting, maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. I wasn't good.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine.
I've never killed. It's not enough.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
What's this?
A shiver runs across your mind. His mind opens up, revealing cracked and quivering memory. You open your mouth and bite down, not into a tender neck, but into the twisting body of a rat.
Yes, but I do trust you. And you can... Thank you. I only need a taste. I swear. Let's make a...
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches. Your pulse quickens.
Oh, of course. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel... happy. Shouldn't take... now.
You watch as he stalks off. Stronger, more confident.
Good morning. How do you feel? Be grateful I'm not a bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. I wouldn't say that. Even the most powerful vampires in history... Someone, or something, standing in the sun, waiting through... As for my other quirks, well... we can figure those out in time. That's my theory. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these... although there's still time.
So we're traveling with a vampire, are we?
Of course we are.
Word of warning, Astarion.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
She's not wrong.
Fine. Unless, of course.
Then, shall we go?
You spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
Lost in thought.
What's next, I wonder?
Indolence breeds madness.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone. I will take my pick.
whatever comes, I'm ready. No lock, no handle. How does it open? No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Yes. I'm getting a distinct whiff of crypt. Undisturbed, too. Until now.
This text is ancient. A dedication to a forgotten god?
Lovely day, this. For now.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
What's that? What did that do?
Watch your back.
What's next?
Keep a blade close. Symbol.
What am I to do? They look like scribes. Weapons. No surprise that they died then.
I wonder what's so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
What could a book contain that requires it to be bound with chains?
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock. As the lock opens, a loose page what was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what? Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost, but now entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn.
Jurgle. This must be ancient. No one worships the final scribe anymore.
That might be worth a look.
Hells! Something just woke. Yeah.
Let them come. The darkness can be...
Victory awaits.
One can't always be a gentleman. Swiftly now.
Torment!
What's the plan? On I go.
Swift and lethal.
Unleash me. Of course. As you wish.
I'm ready.
On the move.
Position.
No gloom, all doom.
Can't give up. Not now. Heading there. rising from the dead just to protect some dusty old baubles.
That hit the spot. A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life? And thus, balance is achieved. Very well. We have met. We will see.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
These chambers are much changed.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
There are traps about. Careful, I might. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. Fine. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. An iron core. I prefer gold. I'll take it.
The boar grunts and eyes you warily with its beak. The boar shuffles its trotters.
Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food. You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun? I fight to win, not to make spectacles. These tieflings prove
What a
fragile.
waste.
I've a mind to end their misery myself.
They make good bait, drawing attention away from us.
Judicious advice. How puzzling.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin. Yeah, when he ran off with the druid that saved our hides the first time.
I feel like we're being watched.
Glad you were here for those goblins. That should have killed her, but she kept gasping, clawing at the arrow. I had the same thought.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Can't afford to let up.
You have good but you're not here for heroics. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. But too bad. I earned it, fair and square. That bloody Irenes. Here.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it. You follow, looking around. Her territory extends from one end of the grove to another. She chatters back, tail rigid.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
No!
You claim victory over the squirrel, though you're not sure.
Won't budge.
That might be worth
Curious. Speak. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain. Countless scholars roam the plane, yet we still collect more. Infinities upon. I understand more to the. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do, yes. Then your bone or skin will turn. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. That shiver betrays your fear. We must find. The first symptoms should have long since started. Yes, bad. Besides, what hasn't happened?
A long way from Waterdeep.
I wonder what the next move is.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Goblins, gnomes. So many ways to die.
One with the weave.
What's next?
This is the devil Will has been tasked to...
Gods. You with the so-called Paladins of Tyr? Or straight from the Grand High Devil herself? I'm no devil. And you're no bounty hunter.
A great heat, then your long blood will...
What was that? Guess that explains the voices. From that, I'm Karlak. And you are... Well met, soldier. A little back... You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was so good. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins. Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. I could use your help. Fuck yeah.
Hang on, though.
Quite ready for you. Ready and willing.
There are important matters.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
I applaud your taste.
We meet. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever. There are many answers to that question. None are important.
There is a great divine energy indeed, but the source is unclear.
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of... They bear, for a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them, should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
An ally fresh from the hells themselves. Our company grows stranger by... Your end. Do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer. Think of it as long as I can assure you, the battlefield will... We all have our burdens.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. He brings to mind a farmer made the farmer's dearest fruit, naturally. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think? Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer. No matter... That's because you still... He'll require of you and then require... You might think you'd give up, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take every... My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse... I don't remember much of the battle. But I remember drying the boy's tears after. I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flat. I mourned the ones I could never save. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded. And it's nice to meet someone of your... Having a worm rig with you as my ally. The future looks a little less daunting. A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone. But that story is reserved for lifetime.
Tiny grooves spider across the eye's surface.
A sending stone.
His breathing quickens. His jaw tenses. Will is keeping something from you. Something stirs deep within you, hungry. Your right eye vibrates, and a woman's voice echoes in your head. Beyond the voice, you find only shadow.
Keep out of my mind. I told you, the eyes are rock, nothing more. Karlak's one of the... She fled. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlak might be. A powerful friend with a keen interest. All right. Anything more we should discuss?
So the tadpole gives us the ability to influence others.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease, and...
Nonsense. Any power freely given is a power.
A little caution may be advised. The power may prove valuable, or it might not. We simply don't know. A wise choice.
Karlak's got the brawn of a warrior. Best of all, she speaks her mind plainly and fully.
I knew we were a strange band. But a few... not that I want to get on the wrong... Plus, I appreciate anyone who opens a conversation with threats of bodily harm. What? Everything before that is so long ago, it's ancient history. And everything that came after, well, it's simple. In theory, the next step is people, the biggest. So why would any... Trust me. It doesn't. I've already... Unless you're... Maybe. But there won't be any more. Why I was just obsessed. But now, I've been conveniently lost.
What's the story? Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on... Sharpins. Anyway, what were we talking about? Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how... The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on, but Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they... Yeah, just to say, by the way, they're not really... I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in a good old lady Shah. Fair enough. I know we're different, but I'm glad that mad ship...
Yes? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. It sounds...
What can I do you for? Let's go. Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Archdevil. We must rest in camp. Time she had her due.
Shit. I just can't shake you, can I?
Well met.
I'm sure.
My faith protects me.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that. I'll be here.
Well met. That's the...
Defender of the people.
Can't afford to stay idle.
One horn! The stink of Avernus! Advocatus Diaboli!
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach! The Archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil! I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil?
A great fire roars. You are Karlach, tearing through demons at the front lines of the Blood War. With every
proof! Clear as summer's...
I've tried to...
Another vision. Will shudders with Karlach's desperate...
By Balduran's helm...
You saw.
And yet you served.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and...
You don't know what this means. You don't...
I'm asking you to live, Will. Don't want to hurt you. I swear.
You really are no devil, are you?
Truce.
I see the good in you, Karlach.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach. Same.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say one night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. And you'll have them. Well met. Are you sure? The blade and just...
Thank goodness that's all dealt with.
That'll wake you up of a fine day, won't
tunnel.
it?
Looks like
I
it
do not
claims some
need
victims as well.
My senses are sharp as steel.
Cut it out. It's worse than Knowles out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
Please! No!
Cut the
Don't let her hurt us! Please! We just want to go home. Zart, please! We thought you... But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you. Enough!
They found us!
Death is but a word away. Don't get too close.
I will not know fate. Make way.
Need to stay focused. On my way. Easy on them. Impero,
Die. Please.
I am fury. I am death. Let's finish this.
take your
Gone with the weave. Mistra Rill.
Swift and lethal.
And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, that's right, she...
Might as well.
Never going back!
Let's see. Got to keep moving.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Welcome, rest.
This your first time on the Sword Coast, Lae'zel? Whew. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. Honey, hear that? Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close. Well now, maybe I could make it, maybe even manage a... Let's go find your...
Better take a look.
might be worth a look.
I don't suppose you've any clue where we are in relation to Waterdeep.
From this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
Ah. That will make getting word to my mother rather tricky. No matter. What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Not at this distance, anyway.
Best avoid that trap.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
My faith will guide me.
Don't burn yourself.
Who the hell's... Get over here and help! If we don't deal with them gnolls, none of us are getting out of here alive. Counter-offer. You bloody fool! Come here, beasties!
Seek and you shall find me.
Taste my fury.
Heading there.
Now this is my happy place. Come on, Carl. Show us who you are.
I speak, they burn. Indeed.
My injury.
No time for injuries.
Take your...
Victory's assured.
A little help.
don't suppose you've any clue where we are in relation to Waterdeep.
From this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
Just a brief respite.
What's next, I wonder?
I don't suppose you've any clue where we are in relation to Waterdeep.
From this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
Ah. That will make getting word to my mother rather tricky. No matter. What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Not at this distance, anyway.
Got it.
I will ascend. This is your end.
With a shock of sight, you see your walls, As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. Deep in the cave, it is the source of the voice. Your mind lurks.
can keep going a little longer now.
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of the survivors wasn't enough to satisfy her. Sensing your presence, the gnolls, its host will feast.
Go ahead. I question the wisdom of that. I'll be here. Karlach's all that.
Dost thou require as
Indolence breeds madness.
I'm ready.
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Dead gnolls. Looks like someone toyed with them. Made the pain last.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance. So what might you be hiding? What do we have?
The Blade of Frontiers, hmm? Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Beast, you hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body you let whatever horrific.
One beast's broken away, and it won't be returning alone. Make way. Ready.
On my way.
I've got it.
I will not know failure.
Got to concentrate. Better get to work.
Under their noses.
This is your end.
My faith will protect me. Better get to it. Moving.
Up, up.
Vow, or you break.
Fuck yes.
Be healed.
It shall be done.
It's go time.
I'm ready.
Bye forever, pal. The hammer's gonna fall.
Not fall before my time. Can't afford to let up. Got to press on.
My turn.
The whole place is infested. There might be more blade work ahead.
Is there a corner of this plane they don't infest?
We should find the rest. Stop the infestation before it spreads. Ah, that put the wind back in my sails.
Worth grabbing.
Assume nothing.
Well met.
Worth a try. Better take that.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Well, and you know what...
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
You flatterer. Why, if I had a warm... Call me Mizora. I'm Will, and we had a deal.
I've taken more...
That's no kind of talk. Zariel.
You told me!
How Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. He's the blade of... Speak...
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms.
What the hell's...
A promise broken? A pride...
Get used to the new... now.
Karlak, I'll be keeping... Oh, and Will?
I'll be honest, soldier. Been a long time since someone stuck their gobsmacked.
God's damn... Just look at me. I'd be hunting... Not Zarya.
Warlock pets tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
It's Mazor before I was in... But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every... I can't... But I'll say that it was worth the...
I'd better take a peek. Smoke. Something's burning. I hear shouting. Excellent armor. Strange place to find it.
Everyone subscribe.
Keep Raven Guard.
Yes! Now make yourself useful! Push, damn it! Push!
That door feels like a furnace. Best be careful opening it.
Come!
Oh, gods.
Your boldness, Counselor.
Now listen, Gauntlet. Report to the man on your... The rest of you. And you. I must... Please, may I trust you'll see it through? A champion. Without him, the city faces collapse. Thank you. Go. I will seek reinforcement. Fist?
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's...
Hells! Old Ravengard's been taken. If Floric says he lives, then he lives. And we need to free... I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride. Not least for him. More than worried in truth. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so No. His absence, he could lead Baldur's... All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father. I know. My story. The blade of front... And Will... I wanted you to know the blade.
Hey, soldier. The year I was a kid looking for a way to... Through the... She put this 10 years of that. Guy named Gort. I guess I was naive. Sometimes gives me energy. If I'm excited at all, angry, I try not to think. One of these days I'll... But... Not. Soldier. We were both in the ground. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. No kidding. The fighting... I don't know.
Well met. It's said that anyone who I feel the weight...
Oh, whip!
Character, you say? Though, friend, be my mirror. What do you see? I can't tell. I suppose the people will... But I will slay their monsters. Keep them... Not father. He made a name for him. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine. Here, here. Better company. And a better buzz. A possibility. But I don't have a clue where to start. Other than play her games and play by the rules. There could well be... My contract... The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms. That has been its... Without the pact, I'm just...
Speak.
Miri! Miri! You... Miri!
Have you found my Miri? She...
Have you seen her? Thank you.
Great God, help.
Tempers are right.
A dragon rider. My kin are near.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
Stay low. It might not see us.
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Merc Gresham! Look. That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they... I'm going to find another way around. I doubt a fight against them would go your way. What? Just follow you around? I go my own way. Alone. Nobody. Just another rag. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that.
This is your what?
No, look up.
Stop wasting time, Beretta.
Of course, Kithrak.
No excuses. Question, kill, then our queen watches us. Fail.
A red dragon. I envy its night. Would that a crash must be near. Come, my kin await. Kithrak, we must speak. Ryder, my time is...
Shh, shh, shh. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child.
Lae'zel.
Lae'zel. Proud. Regal, even. You will call me Gestil Kithrak.
Voss, Knight Supreme. The Queen's silver, the Queen's sword.
I am who you say.
A Geich vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious.
It is polyhedric in shape and inscribed with the sacred runes of our people.
You realize that the weapon Voss speaks of is the Gith artifact you carry. You cannot let him discover it, no matter what.
Take word to your creche. You are to join our search. Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
You honor me with this duty, Kithrak.
The Kithrak nods, content with Lae'zel's answer.
You serve your queen well, child.
Take your slaves and hunt those who escaped the...
I fly now to Vlakith.
A current of deception carries Voss's words.
To Danos! To the sky!
Damn it all! You did well to intervene, vexed as I am to admit it. The Gestil Kithrak would have flayed our skin and left our carcasses to burn in the sun. All for the sake of the artifact that we carry. The creche is near, this much we know. No one, not even the ignoble
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanus be with you.
Looks like Benrin's wife. She's dead.
Have you found my Miri?
The ox tenses, horns lowered in your direction. His hide twitches, every muscle primed to bolt. He's terrified. The ox calms, his tail swift. Creature turns.
You'd think some starving beast would have eaten this hay by now. You'd think some starving beast would have eaten this hay by now.
Let's march! Hey, there's a chest in here.
There's no time to waste.
Miri, you should have stayed. She would have What am I gonna do? She said I'd never see her again. You did? Please. You. Fine.
What's a few coins? The sister won't miss them.
Wow.
You! Fancy a... Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, the only way we'll make it to... If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of...
Screw.
Hello, Petal. Hey, bother.
a dagger.
Give Mull a 10-day and she'll own Baldur's Gate.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here.
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too.
A little gift from Zariel.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a pissed.
Be my guest. But don't get too close, or you're...
You really are burning up. Whoever put... I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. That thing isn't...
Will you be able to turn down the...
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please. I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull. Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up. Forged from the heart. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
I can pack all...
Again.